And I think you're so mean.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to that hard motherfucking feelings podcast, massage edition. Take your pants off. Kippy's gonna give you a rub down, ladies and gentlemen.
Little full fucking strokey stroke.
This is hard motherfucking feelings only on the Patreon. Ain't nowhere else you can get them except that $10 level.
It's not legal.
Minimum $10 level. Also
Not-
the $20 level and the $50 level.
Not legally allowed to be broadcast to the masses.
Yeah, you have to be behind a paywall. The FC Fauci hit us up. He said, listen, you guys, you got some sick pods. We got to put them behind a paywall.
Ain't no vaccine for the hard
Shout out to the Wuhan Dynasty Lab or whatever it is. Yikes. Things are getting hairy over there, folks. But we're not a political podcast.
A lot of questions being
Foley's
asked over
fat,
there.
and I got to tell him for 58 minutes. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host coming at you across from me, looking pretty good. Bit of a sourpuss the past couple of hours. H. Foley, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Kelvin. It's good to be here. Great to be on the show. I appreciate you having me.
Sure. Wait, this is a tester to see. We're not even going to release this yet.
Tony, good to see you as well. Gearing up for the big Chicago trip.
Big AC trip, which we'll get into.
Little pit stop in AC first.
Couple
Couple of boardwalk fries. You ever have boardwalk fries?
What am I, a fucking jerk off? Yeah, I had them this weekend.
Did you?
Nah, I had them from NLP, but they were still pretty good.
But there used
Side
to be
of Liz.
They used.
Yeah, Curly's. What am I, a jerk off? We go to Curly's. You go to Curly's, get 2 big buckets. You get while you're picking up the pizza at Sam's. You're waiting on that. You pop over to Curly's right across the aisle.
No, there used to be an actual place called Boardwalk Fries. Did they have that? Was that national? Toby?
I didn't introduce them yet because you cut me off because you got taters on the brain. Ladies and gentlemen,
I did.
T-Bone.
I introduced him. I said, "Hey, Tony."
Yeah, that was a cheap
Couldn't
shot.
get him to shut up when Larson was here. Not a kid don't want to say nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, T-Bone McMuffin,
Boo.
Thomas, Edward.
No.
Mickey.
Thomas Robinson Wilkerson.
When I book his flights,
Jabroni.
I feel like I'm reading the manifesto with the amount of names on this thing. Yikes.
What's
Tommy,
this,
Bill, yeah.
four guys?
Sometimes I go, what is your name again? It's Jonathan.
I know. It's not. It's Thomas.
It's Thomas.
Robert.
Malkovich.
Thomas Robert Wilkerson McMullen.
Bozoberg. Hit the bricks. Don't start that. It's too early for the ice.
Nah, I'm working on my trigger discipline. I wasn't yapping on the Larson episode. I made one. I hit a goddamn home run, and then I followed up like a goddamn H. Foley.
Typical Chicago comic. Getting greedy, going for a little too much.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to Chicago, tune some of these bozos up. You know what I mean?
I-
Show them how New York kids do.
Cannot wait for the second we get back, and you guys are like, that was a great time. We had a blast.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have a blast burying these dudes.
Stay away from the south side, though.
Is that the bad
A
part?
little trigger happy.
Chirac.
over there.
I'm gonna ice them dudes.
Yikes.
No way. I'm icing the South Side all weekend, by the way.
West Side too.
Yeah.
I'm staying right in Old Town. I'm not going anywhere.
We're not staying in Old Town.
Whatever.
We're staying in like the Ukrainian part of
Where
town.
it's like Recanning Village. We're kind of by
Wait, wait. What's it called?
You got your passport on you? We're going-
Ukrainian Village.
Yeah.
What kind of commie bullshit is this?
The Ukrainians aren't communists.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. Are they?
Putin's got his fingers over there.
Well, they were. They were a commie. They broke apart. They didn't want nothing to do with them commie bastards.
Putski?
Gonna be right over there by Big Star Taco. You want to talk about a margarita? You want to talk about a nice taco?
I like a nice taco and a margarita. The kid's
What
making
am I,
sense.
fucking un-American? Me too. I like them.
Okay, let's
gonna be fun.
okay. What is there anything you guys super want to make sure you do? While you're
Yeah,
there?
avoid Foley at all cost.
For sure.
Nothing on it.
I'd like to try the cocaine in Chicago. I hear that's delicious.
Yeah, you got enough of that in Queens, okay, big man? Don't think
I
don't
literally
know.
have a list of comics in my head that I'm not going to introduce you to.
Also, it's like you don't think it's like the meek share and inherit the earth. He'll get it. He wants it. He gets it. He got it in Altoona, Pennsylvania one time. Population 4. He found.
I'm a resourceful gentleman.
Yeah, he wants his hands on some fucking cocaine. He gets it.
Can.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster.
Pretty sure the dude downstairs can make it all happen.
It's New York City. My mom can make it happen if she's
Yeah, she
hanging
can.
out here.
Make my noodle go straight.
Buddy, you need a team of doctors to even find that thing and a retractor.
It's getting tough.
Dude, it's interesting.
Do
right?
you see do you see the eye or is the eye in and you just got like your
It's almost like I'm uncircumcised.
yeah, the
now.
foreskin, the wiener retracted.
Yeah, it's
and
like a
now you
star
just-
collapsing on
Oh,
itself.
God, dude. You got an anteater working.
It's like
down there.
2010 Space Odyssey.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening?
Jeez.
Something wonderful.
Oh,
Shout out to it. Great movie.
yeah.
Yeah, the noodle's not good, but these tacos,
Yeah,
Pique my
that,
interest.
that'll help it grow back.
it's not.
No.
No good.
Um.
Just balls. Just balls.
Coming soon to this fall to ABC. Just balls.
So can I give you a list of like really great dive bars, or is your lady gonna go somewhere classy?
Yeah, we're not doing 45,000 things.
I mean, the broad ain't want to gonna do a dive bar. She's already picking out the hotel we're staying at. A little pricey.
Yeah, which one?
Motel 6.
You'll have to tell me off the air. We don't want the worlds colliding. You
Sure.
keep your distance out
I
there.
figured we would do a dinner.
Yeah?
Look how excited he got. You just said you didn't want worlds colliding. Now was that a defense mechanism?
A dinner
So
with,
I don't. So
with
I
the
don't.
ladies?
Yeah.
And break the ice?
I figured it would be weird if the four of us were in the same city, flying on the same plane back together, and didn't intermingle at some point. Listen, I'm a man of the people.
I don't
You
even
guys are gonna be like two guys walking Rottweilers in the streets, crossing.
No,
as they're
our
fucking-
ladies are fine. It's your lady doesn't like me.
Right. Which I
Or you
I've been,
for most of the time.
No, she doesn't. Me more so than you.
She doesn't.
She like
She's got to be coming back around on me. They
Not really.
always do.
see the Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
like your credit. He races every 8 years and Kippy comes back.
I don't know.
She
you know,
can't be that upset, dude. It was eons ago.
I know, man. I've made staunch.
I meant to call her.
I've made staunch. I said, listen, you'll go before he will. I've said that
I
to
can't
her.
lose this Kippy.
I said
This
that to
guy's
her
keeping me
numerous times.
flush with keys.
I told her that. I'm like, you fucking busting this guy's balls. This guy's putting fucking money in our pocket, food on our table,
well, that don't make it
coke
any
in my nose.
Legos in my belly button.
This guy's putting fingers in my ass.
I would be. Listen, this is what I don't have any problems. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Of course not.
I would be okay with.
Am I invited to this dinner?
Of course.
Am I gonna have to sit in the middle
I don't think that would happen.
and just start? I'm gonna bring a whiteboard.
You don't think she would go out to dinner with me?
I don't know.
Oh, this has turned out to be such a good hard feelings episode. I love it.
What if I
You don't
brought? What
think
if I
she
brought a
would?
whiteboard and mediated?
Yeah. I don't have a problem. I could sit down.
I know you don't.
I could bury the hatchet and move forward. Smoke a peace pipe. Hit the hooch.
She's not Native American.
Yeah, well, it was just a bury the hatchet bit. Okay, listen, I was doing that for you. That was my thing to you to be like okay, all right, beep, 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 back it up.
Mm-hmm. Does everybody know that scoop?
If you don't, okay,
This
if
is Patreon only. Listen, let me tell you something.
don't be airing this
Don't
out to
fucking
the
be tweeting about this.
yeah. This is
About
this is
Foley's good. Everybody shut up.
in-house business.
This is family fucking business.
Yeah,
Here's the scoop.
And you don't talk about family business.
publicly.
Here's the scoop.
Even keep it off the. You can make it. Don't be fucking airing it out.
Real quick.
Leave it off that Reddit. too.
Okay, Kippy and my girl used to do it. Wiener to cooch, finger to butthole.
Dude, that's so because the joke I wanted to make earlier, but I was like, I don't think it's appropriate. Was I was gonna be like, cut to Kippy's at dessert, going, "Why fucked you first?"
I fucked Foley first too. You bitch. You
So
fat
they-
piece of shit never loved me.
They had what we call a tasty relationship back in the day. And then
a
obviously
little bit of coitus.
And then obviously the kid stepped on the scene, and one night, things became what they were. They had
Yeah, Kippy sobered up.
they had broken. Kippy stopped drinking.
I got off the H. No, she's definitely not going to go out to dinner. She hears this.
They broke up, and then her and I were always nice to each other and stuff like that. Whatever. Long story short,
You jumped in my bed. I went down ashore for the weekend, and this fat piece of shit jumps in my bed. It was still warm. Fucking hot. Oh, is Kippy's bed open?
wow, were you gonna try to tiptoe back into that? Maybe
No.
Friday night, couple of pops.
No.
You know how that goes. I get you.
Wait,
I understand.
Wait, what are you even talking about?
Just keep the door open. when you stop seeing somebody, you always keep the door open and nail them one more time.
Yeah, well, you clogged the door. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah,
you
Dave.
you're
Clog more than the door, I'll tell you that, big
still
man.
stuck in the jam. All right.
Anyway, we had a fucking fiery night, and I fell in love with her, and we've been together.
Slipped on banana peel.
We've been together.
Wait a second. You're telling me you'll fuck me? I love you.
I love you, bro.
We've been together for a long time. We're
This is ancient history.
this is ancient history.
older than Foley.
Yeah. And anyway, Kippy said something on wasn't this podcast,
It was
was
a very old episode of Hard Feeling. Yeah, it was Hard Feeling.
Yeah.
From a couple of years
That she
ago,
didn't like
back
that
when
Ken-
no one was listening.
And Kevin didn't mean it like that at all. And she was like I said, don't fucking tweet anything about this. You're listening to it. I'm trusting you. You're in the Foley circle of trust. Kippy said something.
I made a joke.
He made a joke.
And obviously, we make jokes about each
We
other's
make jokes,
moms,
but it was
sisters,
so innocent. It was something that just
It
really bothers
struck
her.
a chord, yeah.
It struck a chord with her. She was in a tough place at the time or whatever, and it really bothered her and it really got to her, and she fucking freaked out. And she's hated him with a passion ever since. Like, even when you think it dies down, it comes back up.
Now, do you think there's any emotion there from our previous torrid love affair?
I think there could be, sure.
Ooh, I'm listening.
We're adults. We can talk about that.
No, I'm the one that got away, maybe.
You could be the one that got
Like,
away.
she's stuck looking at you every day.
Stuck looking at me every
Meanwhile,
night.
I'm sitting there, got the cool
Yeah.
shirts, got the hairs coming back.
Yeah, my body's eating my dick. What do you mean? I'm making the couch.
Mine was small to begin with.
You bought it, I saw it. My couch, I'm fucking laying on the couch all day. I'm no Peach.
I'm going for runs.
I'm peeing on the floor.
traveling.
Be that as it may. Yeah,
You had
maybe.
the old bull.
Maybe. And,
No, I'm kidding.
I love Kevin very much. We've done something incredibly special together. We have a very special relationship.
It still sounds like you're talking about fucking the same chick.
Had a very special relationship.
very special.
We've done very special things
He's
together.
no slouch in the sack either, I'll tell you that. Kid makes a frittata in the morning. It'll make your eyes roll back. And obviously I'm an emotional guy. That hurts me very much for her, to hear her say that and not want to be,
Associated with me.
have her in my life. It's like we're fucking, we went through Vietnam together, essentially. And
Sure.
fucking came out alive, and we're doing pretty good. We got good jobs back in the States,
A couple of GI Bills set us straight.
So yeah, that's a weird thing. That's something that hurts me very much.
So I just so my obviously I'm talking.
But hold on, I want to finish. I want to finish. So recently, that's kind of come up, or whatever. Oh, I think the thing with the traveling, she didn't want to fucking fly back with you on the same plane.
What?
She don't like you.
Oh,
Not
man.
everybody likes you.
Does she know who's paying for this trip?
You got a face. She knows. And when
Hold on. I've
and
also
hold on. When that argument happened, I made it very clear to her. I was like, "Listen, you can be replaced. He cannot." And I'm sorry to say that, but and I can be replaced. You know what I mean? I can't have
No,
that.
I got Ian on speed dial.
I can't have that. I want, this is we've talked about, how emotional this has been with, us things starting to work out and stuff like that. Like, all jokes aside, we crawled through a lot of fucking shit
To get here
before we found you guys, before you guys found us, before we became the Are You Garbage Patreon family.
Now, I got to interject there.
No, I think Toby's gonna have to after we hit stop. These fools gonna be like, "You gotta edit out minute 1 to 94 of that, just the intro and outro."
The hard Feelings is just a fume commercial.
Brought to you by Fume. Who's on the Patreon, by the way?
I got you.
Shout out to the Fume guys. They joined the Patreon.
Did they really?
Yeah, good
They're
guys.
fucking rock solid.
At least said they were. I don't know.
Rock solid. Get on that Fume, kids. Get on that. It's good stuff. Canadian-made wooden inhaler.
Hey,
Super
they're
plants.
paying for fucking ad-free episodes. Okay?
Also, they ain't paying us to talk about them on this.
Yeah. But they're good people.
They're good people.
This is my question. And this is my thing.
I would endorse it on any other episode, but this one, put it that way. Because he ain't paying.
What do you want, Toby?
So the big thing with New York comics.
Hold on. I wanted to get. Hold on. Wait. Are we getting? I wanted to get back to this.
No, this is about this.
Okay. But I have some.
He loves analyzing New York comic. It's real easy to sit out there in your ivory tower in
country,
Chicago.
Yeah.
Fucking, these New York comics, they stink, and all they care about is getting ahead. We're the true art form out here. Take a hike, bozo. You drink your beers out of a crisper.
I'm the hardest working comedian that will talk to you.
God.
All right.
I could drive a golf ball longer than Sebastian Maniscalco.
He's not even from Chicago, technically. He's from whatever.
He's from
He's
a
from
suburb.
Aurora. He's from Aurora.
That Columbus piece of shit. He's not even Italian. I hear he's German.
That Lakeshore Drive son of a bitch looking down his nose at me.
All right, what do you say?
Go ahead, T-Bone.
People fucking people's like fucking the same people as your friends. That's a no-fly zone. I think I did it once, and I was like, this is horrific.
Not a good idea.
I can't do it.
Yeah, or you end up like this, where we have a broken household.
Beyond that,
I'm
the
a
actual act.
I'm
how
a-
are
I'm not
you
a fan
not
of
thinking,
that.
how are you not
broken
thinking
man.
about Kippy's dick every time you bang?
Still does.
Maybe it was.
Maybe that's why he's with her.
Maybe it was a little bit of a turn on for me. I don't
Maybe this
know.
is all just a play to get one step closer to
Listen, I'll be honest with you.
Sure.
Listen, Kevin is much more grounded than I. He's still a fucking lunatic, but he's much more grounded than I am. I am damaged goods. I am fucked up. I am fucking dysfunctional. I got screws loose.
Puts the funk in dysfunctional.
Bow, 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 bow.
I meant funk like smell.
I thought bass
That guy's
I
too.
thought you meant he's got a sweet groove.
No, that guy's a little ripe if you catch my drift. That might be the funniest thing I ever thought of off the cuff.
Puts the funk in dysfunctional. Mommy!
Let's take the baseline for a walk, shall we, big man?
Coming to the stage, unwashed and untethered.
But I'll say this: I have that incestuous sickness to a degree. When I was coming
Hey,
of age,
Dexter, relax, will you? This is a fucking comedy podcast.
I kill homeless people at night.
Incestuous. Hey, listen, whatever your fucking YouPorn searches are, let's leave them for where they lie, okay?
No, what I'm gonna say: when I was coming of age sexually, sounds like a Jane Austen book.
More than
We
Steve Austin kind of guy. Stone Cold. Toby, toss me 2 beers.
I have a cramp in my side that's killing me.
Must be all the exercise.
Shout out to Stone Cold.
That's what. Hey, man, that's what trying feels like.
He was a real one.
Must have been the elevator ride up. Took it out of you.
Sprayed my ankle on the escalator. Listen, when I was
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a great thing. It's somewhere. I forget where it was. If it was like Thailand, it was some rural place they put an escalator, and the people had never seen it before. Some rural country, dude. I mean, it was taking out the neighborhood, dude. They were getting on it and leaning all the. They were leaning all the way down. It was, which I get, because if you had never, I completely understand it. If you had never seen that technology and you were like, "What in the fuck is this?" You wouldn't, dude. I mean, people were tumbling, getting stuck. It was a scene. But
good.
I digress.
when I was coming of age sexually,
We're back here.
there
Dim the
was.
lights.
I'm
Get me a
trying to
Bernie.
explain. There was a lot of that. There was a lot of he's sleeping with her, she's sleeping with him, and then this one's sleeping with this one, and that one's sleeping with
Well,
that.
that's how you get your rocks off.
That's
huh,
just the way
Seinfeld?
my group of friends and my high school, like, we kind of were. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It was like that. So it's not a thing for me.
It's more of a positive for you a little bit.
Yeah, a little in a weird, sick way. Yes, it
Send your
is.
boy go around kick the tires a little bit.
Yeah,
You buy the car.
yeah. And I fell in love with her, and I fell in love with her hard. I tell you this. I told you this before. There was one time where we walked out of the lantern, and she held my hand, and I could have just kept going. I literally just could have fucking just gone. I could have, and that was the first time in my life I ever felt that about a woman. Like,
A couple guys before that, huh?
Shout out to Ned.
first cut's the deepest.
Simply the best.
Father Callahan.
Yeah.
My first love.
Kyle broke my heart so hard I made me straight.
Kyle broke my heart.
Only whores from here on out.
That ain't all he broke. Listen. No, I mean, and I've always been the person that where I was never content with myself. I never wanted to be in my skin or where I was. I always wanted to be where my friends were. Am I missing out on this? Am I
It sounds like you got where your friends were.
That's pretty good. Also, didn't want to be in his skin. I was gonna say, well, you made a lot of it, so.
So being content was like a big thing, and that was honestly the first time I've ever felt like real contentment in my life.
That's great.
Was with her. That's been a nightmare since then. a nightmare.
I think you said contempt, right?
Contempt.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. And yeah, it's very upsetting. And we want it to all be nice and good and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm going to let you know where I was coming from. Obviously, because my broad's coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, is Foley bringing his lady? Like, just like kind of what is the...
Should I bring the knives?
What's the ordeal here? Like, what are we getting into socially? So my kind of listen, I'm also I'm a very more mature person now than I was previously, right? And also, we've all hung out a decent amount. My wife, your wife, they've gone out on their own.
Have they?
Yeah. Yeah. They've gone out on their... Do you have records of this? They've gone out and hung out. When she was here, I think, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because I remember I met her, Siobhan's girlfriend, and your girlfriend.
Siobhan's original girlfriend.
Yeah, at Shake Shack. One
Yeah.
night. They were all hanging out doing the towns.
What was her name?
Shout out
Judy?
Shake Shack.
Julie? Elaine? Was it Elaine?
You know what I mean? No. She had the Elaine hair. We called her Elaine hair.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to derail, but the buns at Shake Shack are what set them apart.
I haven't had one in a year. I wouldn't be able to pinpoint the bun.
It's so good.
Chicago comics are the best.
It's the buns.
It's quite the add-in.
I apologize first. I'm sorry.
It's the buns. It's the burger.
That was the buns.
They've all hung out. We've gone out for drinks and stuff together. Like as groups and stuff like that.
It's misplaced.
There's
aggression.
no. I want to say there's no weirdness from mine and her past.
There's none from mine, and there shouldn't be any from hers.
There's weirdness from the joke.
Yes,
there's anger from the joke.
And listen, we joke around. My girlfriend's an absolutely fantastic, beautiful, charming, lovely, hardworking fucking person. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her. Kevin just made an insensitive, rude, rotten joke.
Meanwhile, I've never once seen a picture of her or met her. We've been working together very closely for like 8-9 months.
How many times have you seen his broad?
Bunch.
Yeah.
Not a bunch. Well, she
5.
also owns the joint,
Yeah,
so
it's true.
you technically work for her.
Yeah, she's got the keys. She signed your checks, by the way, which are going to be a little light this month.
Taxman.
I got more money in this place than she does.
I don't think so.
I did the math. I do.
Yeah, but you own those.
Yeah, sure, but it's in here.
Sure, but they're yours. I could park my car in here and say the same thing. What the fuck we doing here?
Put my parents in here, too.
Yeah.
Toss the key in the freight.
Anyway, we're getting whatever.
So my thing was, listen, it's also like, I think it would be weird.
I also don't think we need to put. I don't think it would be that weird. You guys go do your thing. We go do our.
I know,
thing.
but I think that's. I'm expressing why I think that's weird.
And she's
clearly your scale of weird is, you just said, not on par with regular humans.
I'm haunted house level.
Boo.
She's not flying back with us. She's flying on a different flight.
No.
I don't think she did that on purpose. I just think that's how it broke down. I don't think there was any flights.
So you guys aren't flying together?
Which scares me. I don't like that. I like flying together. We're flying together, me, you, and
yeah, I'll be in first class.
boss lady.
Yeah, and Toby.
Are you flying first class back?
Yeah, and there,
bozo.
get the bump up.
No.
What?
Of course he's joking.
Wait. I know exactly the place where you guys buried his hatchet.
Hold on. I want to explain my thought process.
Called Shifties over there.
here. Knock 3 times. One-eyed Willie comes
The
out.
best knockwurst I ever had in my life. Down here.
Um,
Ask for sauerkraut.
it's not what you think.
It's a dessert.
A la mode. My thinking was, listen, we're obviously all different people now. Years have passed. It would be weird if we didn't. If we avoided each other. We were best pals, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be weird if we were in the same city together. We flew out there. We're flying home together. Or doing the shows together. It'd be weird if we just ignored each other for 2 days while we're texting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, I'm going to, like, we're going to be within 5 minutes of each other, like, avoiding each other. Which I go, that's just a little weird, whatever. And then I was like, Nadine was like, are we going to, see that? Or just, like, kind of, because she knows that I'm persona non grata in the household.
Persona non grata.
So she was like, what's the deal? I go, I don't know.
But she's not mad at my girl because of that. Like, oh, fuck her. No. Okay.
No. And I was just like, I think a dinner would be okay but now that I'm getting to that, that's a no-fly zone. All right. I would say I would do one dinner so it's like not weird. We can whatever, just be like, okay, let's kind of fucking bury the hatchet, move forward. It's
Because there's no reason for any of it.
That's what I'm saying. There's no reason. There
is no drama. There really is no. That's the thing that drives me crazy about relationships, or I guess my relationship is there is nothing to be upset about. There's nothing to fight about. There is no Great Depression. There is no great challenge. That always drives me crazy when regular people fucking the minutia of their lives, like the people in the start, they act like there's fucking drama and trouble. Like, just be grateful that we fucking have people in our lives to go through this with. You know what I mean? Everything's gravy.
Sure,
right?
But you realize that's not your mind state. I'm not saying you don't think that at times, but that's not how you operate, that everything's gravy. You think the other shoe's coming down constantly.
Sure.
You feel like you're sliding under the fucking closing door constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was like, hey, I assume we'll do a dinner. I thought she was warming up to the old guy. You told me at one point she watched an episode and was like, coming around a little bit on it.
She did.
Must have been one where I wore my cool shirt.
You said something funny once, I think, and she giggled. She liked it. Yeah, she can separate herself from that.
So I'm just saying, you said she's coming around, so I got that was the last information I
I'll
had.
have to-
I didn't
I'll
know
have
the
to broach
fires
that
were.
subject.
So I just thought we'll do a dinner. The group of us, whatever. We'll do a dinner of like, hey, we're here, and then you can go do your thing, I'll do my thing, bada bing, bada, whatever. That was my thought. But
A nice dinner would be nice.
by
Cocktail.
no means
Like
do I need
maybe
that.
like I was gonna say Morton's Steakhouse, but they have those here, don't they?
Yeah, Toby, they have them here.
I was
too.
thinking Burger King, but is that national or is that just a Chicago thing?
You ever been to a Walgreens before?
So that was.
1 second. Morton's is fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
I would want something. I would want to go get like whatever, a fucking deep dish or something. I don't want to get, I don't want to go to a steakhouse in Chicago. A steakhouse is here. Not saying I'm
but
not opposed.
Chicago's pretty steakhouse heavy.
A lot of good steakhouses.
There's no fish out there. You know that,
for
right?
sure. I
There's no
understand.
seafood out there.
I understand.
I had to break it to Foley that you can't get seafood in Illinois.
What the fuck? What about Lake Michigan? What's that? There's no fish in there?
There's no marlin in there.
There's nothing in there?
Yeah, but it's got arms.
Do they really? Is Lake Michigan's polluted?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I figure that's a great lake, though.
Yeah, it's a great lake.
That's
If
a
you're on-
constant flush of like glacier water. No?
If you're on the Michigan side, it's chill, but on the Chicago side, it's dicey.
Probably all the runoff from the city, the
Exactly.
gasoline, the asphalt, the fucking
Like, are you going to eat
cement.
something out of the East River?
That's way different. It's way different. There's way more people, and it's
That's a massive
way
body
smaller.
of water.
Yeah.
The cubic feet alone is astronomical.
Um.
Either way, Chicago stinks. We know that, all right? Can't get a fucking crab cake out there. Kidding, love you, Chicago. Can't wait to see you.
What I say? Yeah, you can get shrimp, but it comes with a check bag. Got to
Check-
fly it in.
Chicago Gamity.
Can see plenty more of that. Tuesday?
That was my thing. If it doesn't have to happen. I figured we would.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't, I'm all gravy. I don't need to cross the I's and dot the T's. I'm fine with whatever.
What about a lunch?
Can I get you to a breakfast, a coffee, and a bagel?
I'll do lunch, but it's got to be a buffet.
So I'm super gravy with whatever, but
Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What are you guys going to do generally out there? What do you do on vacation? Because I'm not really a let's run around the city kind of guy.
really?
No. I like to fucking...
You peg me as a guy who gets up early, goes for a run along the water.
I do like to get up early and have a coffee when I'm when
couple
I'm
of
doing
Bernies,
that.
too.
Couple of heaters.
Take
Take a
we'll
couple
probably
of fucking Eddies.
we'll have it pretty much planned out. We'll have like a not planned out, but like, hey, this is the list of places we want to go or things we want to see.
Please send that to me so I can vet
Yeah,
it for
we don't
you.
have it. I'm sure she has like I want to
Because
do
all
this
you
or
really
try
do,
this.
all I really do on vacation or when we go places is we eat and hang out in a hotel room and maybe do a little something.
Yeah, we're gonna be out. We're not like we're not a hotel room couple. Like we're not like I'm not like fucking watching movies on vacation.
No, you don't go back to the room around like 9 o'clock and get in bed, throw a movie on, and
I mean, it depends what we're doing. I mean,
Okay.
9 o'clock we're probably just at dinner, I would presume, or something.
I'll probably after my shows, I'll probably send a text, say we're all going here. You guys want to meet up?
Yeah, if I'm out or whatever, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I mean, we're out doing stuff. We're going to see the city. I think she wants to do the fucking one of those boat tours because it's like the kitschy thing to do.
Architectural
there.
boat tour is fire.
That's what she wants.
Wait,
The
hold on.
architectural boat tour. That's exactly what it is. The architectural boat tour. Probably do that. Pop somewhere for lunch and then fucking maybe head back to the hotel. Let's chill for an hour or two. We'll go back, get ready, hit a fucking nice din.
sure. I know she has friends that live out there.
My
that
wife.
No, my girl that I think we're linking up with at one point.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want you guys to think I'm icing you, but there is a
Buddy.
chance that.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna want to go fucking pop over to fucking hang out after your shows. No offense.
But you
She's
said it
Foley.
with offense.
Foley. I don't know how to break it to you, but I was talking about texting Kippy.
Well, that's rude.
I'm more of the funner hang. I don't know if you picked
no,
up
just
on it.
because I know that you're not going to want to do that.
Well, I mean, she's had her fill of comics and comedy, bozo comics and bozo comedy. No offense, she's had her fill of that. She worked at a fucking comedy club. Now she's doing great. Big mucker, interior design. So we hang out with elegant people, not kids.
No, you're going to be watching Impractical Jokers in
Yeah,
the hotel
you
room,
just said-
ordering grilled cheese
You shit
sandwiches.
in a hotel room or not? When you just asked me how to go on vacation, so clearly you guys aren't that culture. I hate to break it to you.
What
Okay.
kind of stuff do you normally do? You leave the airport? What do you do?
Yeah. We'll probably have like one or two, a handful of good breakfast places to be like, she'll like big on Instagram, this place, that place, let's whatever, is it close? Bada bing, bada boom, the whole 9 yards. I don't know.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Well,
Maybe a
like-
night of dancing.
Dancing? Is there places to dance?
No.
I wouldn't even know where to go dancing in New York. And what
It's
kind
because
of
you're a fucking bozo.
what kind of
First of all,
dancing?
I'm not going dancing, okay?
All right.
But I could find a place to go dancing.
You know what she would love, dude? There's a place called the Green Mill. Old school jazz club.
We
Al
tried
Cap-
jazz clubs before. We just both sit there and laugh about how bad it is. It's pretty good though.
but the place is great. Al Capone used to drink there.
What's it called? The Green Hill.
Green Mill.
Oh my God, Al Capone.
It's awesome.
Sweet, I'm gonna
dude.
get syphilis.
The music is really good. It's classy. Great spot to go in for a couple drinks, listen to some tunes, and then bounce on to somewhere else.
Dress
Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
You
That's
go dress
very-
nice?
That's very Chicago. That's what I think of when I think it looks
Exactly.
like old
it's
New York
it's
as
it's
well.
it's a cool Chicago thing. Nadine will love it.
The thing is, she don't booze no more. So it used to be out booze. She don't booze. So I'm like, it's like it gets old. I'm looking at you booze. You know? What I
Yeah.
mean? But she does still like to pop her. We go like, especially if we're like in Europe or whatever. We're like fucking. We're hitting like 3-4 spots a night. Let's go pop over here for one. Oh, pop there. Maybe get a nappy. A little of this, a little of that.
Mhm.
That's how you vacation.
Mhm. Yeah, I appreciate the invite. That's very sweet. Let me see what I can
What
do.
invite? I didn't fucking extend an invite.
You said to go. You want to go to dinner?
I figured you were. Listen, I figured you were pushing for that to try to bury the hatchet. I didn't know this broad still don't like me. That being said, case closed. She's out, and your pay's getting docked this month too. Okay, you're buying your own sodas on a flight.
I'm not sitting there getting the dirty eyes in my
Yeah,
own joint.
fucking some broad that don't want to fucking hang out with the kid. I got a lot of friends. I got T-Bone and his gang of bozos I can hang out with. You think I need to fly all the way to fucking Chicago and my balls broke again?
Did you really mean that? You meant Kippy. So you would text Kippy to come hang out, but not me.
Yeah.
And
That's
you wouldn't
fucked
go
up.
hang out.
You wouldn't go hang out.
You just made fun of him. But no offense, but I'm gonna fucking hang out with you and your fucking.
You make fun of him all the time. It's what we
Yeah.
do here.
For sure, for sure. You
But
make
if
fun
he's
of my
gonna
friends
text-
and then you ask how to make friends.
How do you do stuff? Hey, I'm Foldy. How do you do stuff?
What do you guys do?
When you like go to a bar, do you like order the drink or what do you do? Do they
Make it
come to
yourself,
you or?
I like to have dessert first.
I just think he knows I'm more of an active hang.
Mhm.
You don't hang here
I started to a little bit,
once or twice. Sure,
haven't I?
sure.
I like to hang.
Also think too. You just preface with, you guys aren't back in a hotel room at 9, getting your jammies on and watching a movie.
It has nothing to do with me not wanting to hang out. It's just I just don't think you would do that. It's because it's gonna be late. You're gonna be in the hotel and you're gonna be like, "Nah, you're going to sleep or whatever."
there any birds over there?
Well, yeah, they got birds, squirrels, all type of wildlife.
A couple of zebras at the zoo, I think.
Is there a Chicago Zoo?
I'm sure.
Any good?
Terrible.
Really?
Lincoln Park Zoo stinks.
Lincoln Park. Is that where Lincoln Park is from? Chicago?
Yeah,
I knew this at one point. I don't remember anymore.
I'm 95% sure. Yeah,
Look at that.
I
Great
could be
band.
wrong though.
Good band. Good band.
I think they spell it different.
Yeah, they link
that's
in,
just the cool
but it was
kids.
Lincoln. It was like Abe Lincoln Park. Lincoln.
The band started off with the name Zero, lame. Then
Named after
Hybrid,
Foley.
then Hybrid Theory, then
Nineteen-
finally Lincoln Park. They chose Lincoln Park because Chester used to drive by Lincoln Park in Santa Monica, California.
Oh, shout out to Chester. Rest in peace to a great one, huh? There you
Great
go.
one.
Good guy.
Fantastic. So, that's that.
That is that.
Now, first,
What?
little hard feelings.
I think we just aired out your girlfriend's art food. We got to get her on here to fucking bury the hatchet.
I wish she would, but that would never happen.
Can't believe I'm really that hated.
She's an astute colleague.
That doesn't make sense. Astute colleague.
She's
What does astute mean?
And what do you think colleague means?
refined. I misspent colleague. She mixes and mingles with high society.
What do you think I do?
I don't know. You're hanging
I'm
out
a
with
business owner.
You're hanging out
I'm
with
a
me.
fucking business owner. I just paid your taxes, by the way.
I'm a small business owner as well. We paid our taxes.
You're a fat
No.
small business owner.
No, we didn't.
No.
We did.
You didn't know. You barely knew your login information. You
Very
found
true.
out that you owed the city of New York dollars.
Oh, cut that.
For parking tickets.
Cuomo, he's lying. Bozo don't know what he's talking about.
And then you asked Skippy about 1,000 questions about shit you saw on Instagram while he paid your taxes.
Either way, the taxes were paid from our collective pool of finances
From my personal bank account.
from the business that we co-own together. Co-ownership.
That's what you think.
Now, I'd like to run up some credit in the company.
Did you ever sign your name anywhere?
Yeah,
Did
you
you?
know that co-ownership doesn't imply a handshake deal, right?
That's how they got the McDonald's brothers.
Uh,
me.
yeah. I mean, don't you think if you owned a business, you would have signed something? I would have asked you for your address,
You
a
did.
social security number.
You said I do own
You
it.
think you own something without ever signing anything? You think you think you're registered with the federal government in New York State without ever signing nothing?
I thought
What
I
do you
was.
think? Hey, I'm Foley. I got it.
So what, I'm out?
Who?
So you are screwing me over?
Well, I didn't know your girl still didn't like me. Now I play fucking hardball.
We're having a good time. What the first thing we have to do is get through Atlantic City. Get out of there with our
Yeah,
lives.
you're bringing the lady down on that.
No, that's a boys trip.
Mm-hmm.
Me, T-Bone, Tom Cassidy driving down. Is the bird going with you?
Yeah, we're going down early. I'm gonna drop her off in Wildwood.
Right.
She's gonna hang there,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll just come do the show, spend the night there, and then drive back to Wildwood the next day.
There you go.
And I'll do a couple, 2-3 days in Wildwood.
Yeah, that car trip down. I'm going to be in the back on YouTube looking up how to tie a noose.
Why?
That hang with you two in a car, brutal, huh?
No.
I take the Chinatown bus before I got.
You're
in
sitting in
Fucking
the-
top 9 worst car trips of my life.
You're
this
sitting
one,
in the
this
front.
one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one.
You're sitting in the front. Am I really not on the fucking business manifest?
I knew it yet.
Bullshit. I didn't sign anything.
How's your
I'll
first-
do a little start. You just open yourself up to 1,000 more questions. We'll start poking around. I want to
You
meet.
think that's gonna get?
I want to meet this accountant.
You think
Holy, you can't post on Instagram without asking us. How are you going to poke around?
my girl asked me what I want for dinner? What do I tell her?
I'll find out. I know people. Hire a private investigator.
There you go.
Track you down.
Oh my. Okay. As a bit, can
Hire
we
a private investigator?
hire two, have them track both of you,
No.
and then have them report back?
No.
That's so fun.
No one needs to know where I go in the wee hours of the evening to my special places. Showing me documents.
Keep the pertinent information. I just.
I don't see my name on here at anywhere. Just says yours.
Exactly.
It just says yours.
Who are you?
Let me see it. Where? Where am I looking at? I don't see my name.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. That's the bit.
Oh, really? So I'm not on it?
Who?
Oh, that's bullshit. Show me my name on there.
It's not on there.
Wait, really?
I don't see it.
You told me it was.
I say a lot of things.
You
that
said
aren't true.
50-50 right down the line.
Yeah, profits
Oh,
after my personal expenses
Hawaiian.
and my house in Montauk.
Hawaiian shirts and whatnot. I didn't see my name on there, though. Is my name not on there?
Where did you put your name? Where did you physically?
I
put
didn't.
Your
You
name?
were setting it up.
This is all a big
Oh,
setup.
See that, folks? Like Uncle Hank getting screwed.
No, I'm kidding. You're good.
Where? Show me my name.
I don't know where your name is.
It's not on there.
I know it's not on there.
Jesus.
That's why I showed it to you.
That's not
now
good.
that's comedy.
That's not good.
This is punked. This isn't even. These cameras aren't even on. All right, let me see if. Do you want me to find your name? Are you that nervous?
Well, I'm not on the fucking incorporated name. What the hell is that all about?
Who?
That's shady.
Kevin Ryan.
If he puts your
This isn't
name on
looking
any
good.
of the business is in the hole instantly.
Also not completely untrue.
Not completely untrue. That I'll give you.
It's like signing a wide
I got
receiver
your
with
name.
one leg.
I got your name on an agreement here to do a VFW in October.
Oh, shit.
You're already into me for $200 on that.
Got me upside down in a fucking VFW show.
No, you're on there. You're on there.
I'm not on there.
You're not on there. That's not a thing. I just pulled something stupid up that I Googled.
It says Tootie Incorporated.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Tootie LLC,
sure.
which I'm not on.
You weren't on that thing. That's not a thing. Okay?
Very suspect.
We have a partnership agreement, handshake deal, old school, like Chicago guys do.
We'll go over to Morton's, get a baseball steak. We'll hash out the deal.
No, you're on there. I thought you were.
I'm not. Screwing me.
I'm serious, dog.
That means you're reaping the tax benefits.
I just paid your taxes. You watch me pay your taxes.
We just paid our taxes.
In what way did you pay the taxes?
The money, half of the money was mine.
Not half of it.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, it's all in my account.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse.
Tell your girl to play ball.
Somebody get Gillian Keeves on the phone.
Yeah, they're not answering your calls.
Switching teams. We're hang with the big boys.
Oh, please. Please.
Couple of gentlemen who
please.
appreciate a talented young man such
How much
as
did
myself.
they pay you?
Oh, we don't talk other people's business on the podcast.
You're hearing out. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Well compensated.
No, you're on there.
I am not on there.
You're not on that thing. That thing doesn't even mean anything.
Ah,
okay?
that's nothing. Well, it's the lease.
You're not on the lease.
I'm not on the lease.
I know. You're lucky I'm this nice. You're lucky I'm honest.
Mm-hmm. You're making me think you're not that honest.
I mean,
Ever
that's
since
your
you-
fault for believing me. You known me a decade. You could have seen this coming.
What's your heart feelings? What do you got? What do you got cooking? Let's shift gears a little bit. We've done the family business.
I got a little bit of a. I've said this before. The guys in my building are Eastern European or something, and I guess they're a little anti-vax or not pro-vax. I don't think they're like
I don't trust it.
I don't know. They also might go like, I'm not afraid if I can get this thing. I ain't whatever.
Tuh.
Yeah. So I didn't know. So there's a letter on when you get into the our lobby, there's a letter from like the building, like a lot of buildings have. Hey, to limit the spread of the COVID-19, blah blah blah.
Stay away from Igor.
No, it was
No
like,
vaccine, just Google. Just Google.
it was like only share the elevator with people of your family, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and this
Is this new?
no, this has been up like when this fucking shit. They put it up like when the last fucking when people started moving around again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that, and then it's been up there for fucking a year or months or whatever. And now someone wrote, someone wrote in pen.
Oh, it's always a fucking cunty thing to do.
Then why don't you make the supers get the vaccine? This is someone in the building now upset that this. I don't know how they know the supers
How the
aren't
fuck would you
vaxxed.
know that? Mind your own business. Keep
Also, it's like if you're vaxxed, who gives a fuck?
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
vax
mean?
is all defense.
It's like why whatever. And it's like also people have their own fucking if they don't want to get vaxxed, they don't want to get who you choose your own life. That's what you do. Who cares? And then someone wrote, this is like a bathroom stall. This is like taking it
Somebody
back.
wrote back?
Someone replied. It's
Look
like,
left, look right, look up. Your dick is tiny.
oh no.
Somebody wrote, I'll kill you.
What room are you in? You little boy.
I will shrink baby head.
I could use that. I jump in. Hey, I'm in 6D if anybody needs me.
A little sprinkle.
Well, dabble, do you?
I need a head shrink and a dick extension.
Where's Beetlejuice when you need him, huh?
So then someone else so that was that comment. Someone else responded, oh, because you're so concerned for their health, right? Which I thought was a great response. Like, you just want them to get it because you think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not concerned about their health.
Mm-mm.
Like, you just want what you have for them to be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, and I was like, it was like so funny because it's like, you see all the Twitter beefs, all the fucking Facebook, everybody screaming at each other on TV. This was like a week-long interact for just like two back and forths, and I loved it. I came in, I'm from like the grocery store. I go upstairs, I'm like, there's a response. Like we like ran down and took a look at it. It was like, oh, because you're so concerned about their health, I assume, right? Like taking a shot at the person who's now, I'm like, ooh, this is fucking spicy.
It's probably that broad that lives downstairs of you.
Yeah, she don't like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what's going on with
She
that.
ain't coming to dinner.
Nah, she ain't going. I got a better chance of getting her to dinner, I think. So she trying to add your name right now.
Are you really?
No.
You just did Sandman as your buffer.
What? Stop
Who's
chewing
Sandman?
your nails.
It's a cuticle.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Who's that?
It's a band.
It's a song.
I said stop chewing your nails. He goes, it's a cuticle. Like that. Stop chewing whatever you're chewing. You got to be eating all the time, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on that. I thought that was pretty good.
okay.
Then it came down. Then the next response was, yeah, I am worried about their health. Next day, completely ripped down. Some drama going on. Some drama in a crib.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Which I kind of like, though.
People create
I mean, I don't
drama
like
out of
the...
nothing.
I don't like it. Wow, your name's really not on here, huh?
You idiot.
I'm pulling up more information and it's not on.
Scumbag. So I don't even work here.
That's
I don't even
what
own...
makes this so much
I
harder.
don't even own my own intellectual property.
What?
I don't even own my own intellectual property.
What, the thought of a donut? You can have it, okay? No, you're listed as a partner.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I don't need to rip you off.
over
The Sullivans would never stoop so low as to rip somebody off. We don't need to
The
do
Ryans, on the other hand. That's how they made their bones.
that. Ryan's got that Ryan blood in him.
Uh,
We're coming to take your home soon. Whatever. Check back in. Let's go. What are you doing? Yeah, you screwed me. You're a scumbag. Whatever. Continue with the broadcast. I'm a professional.
yeah,
We'll
what
talk
hard
about-
feelings do you got?
Well, my fucking partner's ripping me off. How about that?
I'm not ripping you off.
You ripped me off.
No, what are you
You fucking cut me out of my own fucking company.
No, I told you I'm just listed as the main partner of the LLC.
Uh-huh.
It's a 50-50 partnership.
But I have nothing legal that says that I'm a partner in Tootie LLC.
You should.
Now, while okay. for sure you should be. But also,
Thank you, Toby.
You think you would have followed up or been
I
involved
did.
with.
I did. I asked him a million times. Every time I asked him a question, hey, David, question. I got you. All you got to do is be funny.
But
That's
you're
it.
not doing now, I might add.
I think I'm pretty good.
Maybe
I
maybe that's why you got bounced off the manifest.
I just did your voice. I thought it was pretty
Oh,
good.
that was a hack voice, and you know it.
I could do something better. How about Australian? Hello, mate. That good?
Remember
My back
your
on? What?
your rub on your gunnies? You lock that?
You like that? You like when I rub on your gunnies like that? Australian pornography joke. Circa 2014 at the Raven Lounge there on Sampson Street.
Oh, here we go. Does Kippy have your back, or does I'll take everything back?
I'll need to see documentation.
Do you trust me?
I did up until about 5
Do
minutes ago.
you trust
Yes, I
me?
trust you.
So I would like a formal apology for calling me and my whole family fucking thieves.
I would like to apologize to the Ryan family on behalf of the Foldies.
And the Sullivans, you drug their names through the mud. They had nothing to do with this.
Listen, I can only go so far.
A couple, 2, 3 bozos and that glam for sure. It's about 90 of us.
I call balls and strikes, kid. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't co-sign a whole lot of them. Yeah, here you go.
Let's see.
At the time of this formation,
Mm-hmm.
oh wait, this is a Uber Eats receipt.
This is for property.
You tell your broad I'm just slanging heat like this over here, okay?
This is for property in northern Florida.
What's Mar-a-Lago?
This guy bought me a swamp in Gator Country.
That's where we bury the money. At the time of its formation, the company had at least one member manager, to wit, which is who?
Mhm.
Kevin James Ryan, Toby Wilkerson. No, I'm kidding.
You just
Don't go
Won't
poking.
you just copy and paste that real quick?
No.
I go up, it says Apple Computers.
No.
Wait, this is the terms and agreement for iTunes.
How'd you get my login? I lost that password months ago. I've been locked out for months.
I got to identify.
Get me the new Pearl Jam CD.
I got to identify fire hydrants.
Statement of organization of the sole organization. Yeah. See? There you go.
What's it, Doug?
I don't want to be saying all the information.
I know, but you covered your finger on
Because I
it.
didn't want you reading it. That's all. I don't want you saying it out loud. That's all I'm saying.
Who's Kevin Anderson?
It's a dead man. Dead man never speaks.
I
Dead
don't know,
man
but-
tells no
I don't know, but
tales.
the IRS is looking for him.
If you see him, tell him to call Uncle Sam, will you? That guy's hemmed up.
Guys, bad news.
Yeah, articles of organization, baby.
Excellent.
See? I have your back or I have your
Thank
back.
you, my friend. Small business owner. Can I get some cards made up? Man, I feel like my whole life is changing. Small business owner.
All right, this seems like a good time to talk about a raise.
For me? Yeah, we should. While we're all here, this is why I brought you here.
Tough break,
Kippy
bozo.
needs a raise.
Administrative fees?
Yeah, I was thinking about $500 a month.
Nah, way too much.
Okay.
$250 max.
No way.
Comes out of Toby's.
A
end.
week, baby.
Yeah.
Comes out of Toby's Patreon kick.
Toby, yeah. That was in the fine. I got a handshake deal with T-Bone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I work. I mean, to be perfectly blunt, I work for myself. I choose to be here.
Independent contractor. He could be out the door.
But we got nothing in writing.
No, why would we?
Yeah.
He could be out the door.
So could you.
So could I.
Keep
well,
it
you
up.
say the big dogs. There's no contracts. It's all handshake deals.
With the suits, yeah.
With the suits.
The suits. It's all we don't have anything in writing with the suits.
Would like to get something in writing with them. Wouldn't mind being on that website too.
Well, you want to get on the website? You want to get on a fucking website?
Should be on the website.
Yo, bozos, talk to Siri, talk to text. Bozos, why ain't we on the site?
Yeah.
I kind of like not being on. You don't want to ask to be on the site. That's like fucking asking
No,
to go.
I
to a
don't.
only
I don't.
reason
I
you
don't
wanna-
want to ask. I just want us
You
to
want
be
the ego.
officially.
We are
you know?
official. What are you talking about? They're fucking booking us dates all over the country.
Fair enough.
What more official do you need? That's your ego. I won't be on the site.
Yeah, what are you gonna screenshot?
I won't be able to
it, put it
show
on
my mom
Instagram?
while she's wearing her necklace.
It's not a bad idea.
Hey, it's so cool to be working with Johnny.
There should
and
be a
Steve.
formal announcement of our partnership between two titans in the industry. Shouldn't there?
Who, you and Chipotle? Fly me to the moon. Let me see what else. I got a couple of things. Get
Having
them,
a
all,
good time
get them off
here.
the chest.
Having fun.
No,
Talk
twist-
about behind the scenes. You show me another podcast
None.
that talks like this.
None. Not
That
one of them.
fucking pulls the curtain back like this. Personal business
Pulling up articles of incorporation over here.
articles of incorporation.
And that the fact that the dumb bro don't like me.
Think you're gonna find that on Howard Stern? Huh? Think they're gonna fucking talk about
I
that?
think he's opening up his TD app and reading off the balance.
Nah, he got a little bit of cash though.
25 grand. Checking.
He's got a couple. Do we?
I do.
You do?
A lot of things happen over the past couple of
You don't have
days.
25 grand anywhere. You never even
If I had
seen
25 grand, I'd be fucking sitting here. I'd have a hologram of me doing this stupid fucking show.
I'd be long fishing down the shore.
I'd be twitching.
You know what's real trashy? This is really the time of the place. But fishing off the beach is a real
Oh,
garbage.
love surf fishing. Oh, no. I almost did it this weekend.
Even the
Catch a
trashiest
boogie boarder.
thing.
I got a skimboarder.
Yeah, I never liked it. They'd fucking do that while I'm out there swimming. It's like
Nah.
you're just drawing them in. You're drawing them in.
What, the fish?
The fucking sharks. What do you mean, asshole?
Listen, you got enough butter coming out of them pores. The sharks are gonna find you. Okay, you created a slick out there. It's like you were chumming.
Yeah, you only got to be worried about a shark attack if the shark's on keto. High fat
It's pretty
diet.
good. It's pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
It's pretty
Yeah, it was
good.
a thinker.
good.
It was a
good.
thinker.
It was good.
It
Good.
was
Good
yeah,
job,
it was-
T-Bone.
Yeah, it was too. I was going like if he's a fan of fast food, that's where I would have fell.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you're fat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was going a
So
different
I've
way.
heard.
That's how we do it in
In
Chicago.
perpetuity.
That's how the Chicago guys. It's a thinker. It's
We don't go for the low-hanging fruit.
That being said, I loved that surf fishing. I literally almost went this weekend. I walked in the garage. There was a big pole in there.
That's right up there with the metal detector on the beach.
No, it's not even close.
What's trashier, surf fishing or bridge fishing?
bridge fishing?
You think?
Dude, you're on the beach. It's beautiful. You're not on fucking Interstate 6
What about
with
the
a fucking tractor trailer
What
flying
about
by.
If you're fishing off a bridge, you don't have a reel on your. It's just a rod and a string.
A stick? You got to fucking hand line it.
What about those guys that fish in like dams and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
They're like, where like fish got into.
What?
Like they're like a dam. You know what the fuck a dam is?
Yeah, but there's a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
a
people.
dam is a wall.
Well, with a reservoir next to the dam, because the birds carry fish into that water.
Yeah, that's how fish happen.
Yeah,
I mean, birds don't carry fish into the water, but sure.
yeah, they do. They drop them. Like done eating them.
Okay.
Eggs
Okay.
float around.
All right, we got to wrap.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
All right, that's it.
But yeah, we got to hard out.
Got a
Stop
hard out.
doing that. I have fucking hard feelings with you doing that.
Yeah, I'll keep.
You
doing
make
it.
me look like the asshole. I'm like, we got to wrap up. Nah, come on. Have so much fun, Kippy. Boo.
It's got to be a good cop, bad cop. Kids love
No,
me.
no, that's just in your head because it's good versus evil in your head all the time. You got to have an enemy, and when you're ordering coffee, you make up a narrative where there's a good guy and a bad guy.
Mhm.
No need.
I'm usually the good guy.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
good.
hold on, let me just delete your name real quick. Control Alt Delete.
Listen,
Accessing
gang.
Pentagon codes.
As
Accessing-
I said, don't be tweeting about this.
Yeah,
this
guys.
was super secretive information. I hope you feel like you got the exclusive look.
Yeah, just
Like
we
no
gotta
other
come up with a
Patreon.
code that you don't say anything about this. Say like, oh, I know about the chicken sandwich or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That way nobody knows what we're talking about. And chicken sandwich, you go, always talk about chicken sandwich.
Mhm. Chicken sandwich.
You know how in boot camp, if one person fucks up, they punish the whole platoon.
It's called a code red.
Code red.
So this is the code red test. If you want us to fucking get into the nitty
You
fucking
can't
gritty,
handle the Patreon.
don't go blowing it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Mm.
Guys, we fucking love you.
We
See
love
you next
you. We
week.
fucking love you. Peace.